repoll will be conducted tomorrow in 11th polling station of 5 assembly segments in Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency. Polling officials dispatched to their respective polling stations. Warambanima Kaitel Joint Coordinating Committee condemns insult of democracy and disruption of election by armed miscreants. Committee questions security personnel on duty at polling station for not taking action against miscreants. And evaluation process of answer script for BOSEM High School Living Certificate Examination 2024 starts tomorrow. HSLC examination likely to be declared late. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. 11th polling station in 5 assembly segments of Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency will go for repoll on the 22nd of April, that is tomorrow. Manipur Chief Electoral Officer made the announcement yesterday after receiving a directive from Election Commission of India, ECI, to declare the poll held at these polling stations on April 19 as null and void. The affected polling stations where repolling will be conducted are Moirangkampu Sajib Upper Primary School and H. Ibobi Primary School East Wing. In the Kurai Assembly constituency, 4 in Khetrigao, 1 in Thongju, 3 in Uripok, and 1 in Kongjom. Speaking in this regard, Joint CEO Manipur, Ramananda Nomaikapam, said CEO Manipur has identified polling officials for election duties. Returning officer and deputy election officer have dispersed polling officials to their respective polling station today. Security arrangement will be made with deployment of more security personnel in these polling stations to prevent any untoward incidents. It may be mentioned that incidents of firing, destruction of EVMs, intimidation along with allegations of booth capturing were reported at some polling booths during the first phase of voting on April 19, and following the incident, Congress has demanded repoll in 47 polling stations, including 36 polling stations in Inner Manipur constituency and 11 in Outer Manipur constituency, alleging that elections were rigged in some polling stations.
Repoll tawudabagi maramsi maruina koi boot capturing tawkiba aduga EVM thugaiba yawna chimbasing asina maram orakanda koi returning officer na scrutiny tawraba matungda ekoi repoll gi recommendation asi Election Commission of India da thabani aduga Election Commission of India na hariba repoll tawbagi ayaba si tibirapani repoll tawnana bagdamakta koi side dagi polling officials sing mathok tawdoriba mayam sing si identify to loizare aduga masi mak koi polling station sing asida dispersal tonana bagi sem sabadu koi returning officer sing na aduga district election officer sing na yamna phajana koi arrangement tawba loizare aduga security force na sing su koi hengat na ba madugi arrangement tu su koi tawzari.
Khwairambon Ima Kaithel Joint Coordinating Committee decried that armed miscreants had insulted democracy and disrupted the recently held Lok Sabha poll. The committee says government must reveal if democracy is still prevailing or not. Condemning occurrence of untoward incidents in the recently held first phase of Lok Sabha polls, Khwairambon women folk took protest today at Khwairambon Ima Market in Imphal. Speaking at the protest, the committee convener Laishramt Mema questioned why were security personnel remained as mute spectators when unidentified armed miscreants were attacking polling stations and committing illegal actions. She said women folk who gathered at Chief Minister's bungalow before the commencement of polls should not stay quiet at this juncture of time. Furthermore, Mema maintained that Khwairambon Ima Kaithel Joint Coordinating Committee had repeatedly urged for postponement of Lok Sabha poll in Manipur till peace and normalcy is restored. However, government and relevant authorities had assured to conduct the election free and fair. However, it does not happen that way in reality. The committee also questioned police for not revealing any further details of the 3 individuals who were arrested for their alleged involvement in firing during poll at Moirangkampu Sajib, where an elderly voter has sustained bullet injury.
polling manungda changaga agent chingthokpa nongmaina kapaga threat tawba punamak tawba matamda ngasege Manipur gi security chingna tomin na stand tawga lepise order piraktre akhoi di yengudaba yengu haragadi adu order copy do cha singda su paira magadi amta pibiu loina democracy right lairibra laitabra Manipur Paliba Sarkana Tuna Kangan Bio, Hainoma Konga Pongiba Imai Beting, the Laira Pata Tanari and election Mamang the Tokibi Martin, Tokiro, Irang Toka the Tumina Labia Roy, Crisis Toiba, polling Sindo, by election to be. I call the forcefully to Vigano, polling the Changagan Mikapi Sinduda, Isa Singi Tauna, Piramadi, Maitai Macha, Manipur Mangoi.
Sarayaput Manupi Lumjing Lup Sanulal strongly condemn on occurrence of violence and clashes during the first phase of 18 Lok Sabha poll. Through a press note, Sanulal appeals to all concerned not to intimidate people during election. Social workers, Congress, Kongjom and Miyamgi Yaifanupi looked through a press note condemned the incident of proxy voting at polling station 5/31 and polling station 5/32 in Kongjom and the Tongju constituency during the first phase of voting for Lok Sabha on April 19. The organization also sought actions against such malpractices in the election. People took out sit-in at Imo Feeling Complex in Singchumai Makha Thokchom Laikai today, protesting against gun attack at the residence of Imagi Maira's convener Thokchom Sujata in Singchumai Thokchom Laikai last night. The protest was jointly organized by Youth Welfare Organization and Nupi Yaifa Chaukat Thaurang Lukt. Protesters appealed to government to arrest those who committed the gun attack and to make necessary arrangements to stop such gun attacks at residential areas. Speaking on the sideline, President of Nupi Yaifa Chaukat Thaurang Lukt, Ayekpam Ranita, said it is quite unfortunate and condemnable that miscreants carried out gun attack at the residence of Thokchom Sujata, who has been playing active role in highlighting issues that are happening in the state. She urged government to stop such violent activities from happening in the future.
Mangonda koi lana ubasi uhaningde mana miyamgi dabakta thoktana awana khangdana cheliba chongiba lauriba punamakse aikoi punamakini tungini khalaga ichasingna matungda sigumba pamdaba thogdokse aikoi Manipur se mai hauribani mai saibani aikoi kaidawraga khanaraga khusamnaraga ichasinga mama oibisinga aikoi khanara kamaina aikoi saiba maisi muthatsige kansige aikoi kamaina namdasige haina aikoi amatta oina khusamnaraga aikoi lingjen manaraga aikoi da otliba yeknaba singje aikoi na manaraga namdaba aikoi moidigi ngakthokpa aikoi amuktangdi tangdu laitaba khunai ma oiba ibase aikoi mama oibi singi aikoi wakhaloni aduna isa sing mama oibi singbu miyeng phattaba yenghaningde.
On the other hand, the Citizens Club Soibam Laikai condemned the incident of firing by unidentified miscreants at 3 different places of Soibam Laikai on the night of April 18. And following the incident, the club has decided to prohibit outsiders from entering the area that comes under the Citizens Club during night time. The club also demanded clarification from people who committed the act. Speaking in this regard, President of Citizens Club Naurem Mahendra appealed people to come forward for talk with the club if there are any issues instead of terrorizing the residents, while fearing for possibilities of clash among some community. Naurem Mahendra urged people who committed the act to clarify through media platforms regarding the firing incident at Pakhang Malaikai, Chekond and Wangkai Kuno Mayai Lambi on the night of April 18.
Kana gumba isini nau singa kari gumba marangi matungina kari gumba sera kama piga double labor targadi madu club ta hana pau pibiu club na madu ki warak sabagi matam du pibiu haidana aikoi media ki thong so hana haija khrabani adu ba tangtra nipan ki thogdok se kada da thole bano kari ki damakta kapi ba nongmai no sok yamna kuki maitai ki yamna chauba huji sor tangkai hol la leiringai tanja sida kana gumba kharna pis oina leiba jaga sida laga nongmai caption ba haibse citizens club ka setmin Punamangna yam sauna condemn tawi aduga media thonga haizari kari husiki hairiba jaga humsida kapami se kari maramgi kapami no haibado media gi thongda amtang sengdok pirakna ba club ki maikai de haizari.
Unidentified gunmen reportedly fired bullets near the premises of Mairapaibi situated in Lalambung Makong Takhelambam Laikai, Imphal West last night. Maira Paibi members strongly condemned the incident. Speaking on this regard, one of the Maira Paibi RK Vina demanded whomsoever concerned who carried out the gun attack to clarify for their action at the earliest.
Kwaila lamung local nupi committee se election ga sumari laina de kanagum mamta ga sumari laina ba kaino hannate kanagum ta so ko yengna ba thamba laite kanagum organization amata ga so ko mari laina ba laite akoi di chum nagi isa isu ngak sen ba aduga irei ba gi damakta akoi gi sigi damakta chingkhong da chingya da mayam sibu ngak pi sen biri ba mayam sigi damakta akoi makoi gi support oina makoi gi karigumba awana tarakonda mateng pang bagi kaino khak oina akoi gi phamja ba leija bagi wari ni aki akhang pibi Sigi maram sendokira o adoga makata na so amohan na tawbidana ba mama sing na haijari.
Kongjom Jilla, who is a polling agent of independent candidate H. Sarat, alleged Congress agent Yumnam Santa of creating problems with the intention to seek repoll for polling station 6/3 Kiamgai, Haibong Makong High School under Kairao constituency. Speaking to media person at Kairao, Kongjom Jilla alleged that Congress polling agent Santa created problems at 6/3 polling station, which was not even the polling station assigned to Santa. Jilla further alleged that Santa disrupted voters who was casting their vote peacefully in the polling station, and this led to anger among voters. Irate voters called out Santa to have a talk, but Santa did not go out, and later few people took away Congress agent Santa without causing any harm. Jilla further maintained that voting continued peacefully in the polling station after Congress agent Santa was taken away.
Election kuding maki tam kuding maki da chong dari agent oi bigi wa phom ma khap lei ba adugi irang thoki ma da ju problem mayam lei adu ma masa mak su general election lepam mi sagam ni general election lepam mi sagam ni agent na chang pa hi yam lem jati aduna ma bu lem maning bagi ma masa ji ma bu kanjana gi ta lang ta tai ta kani na hai jaba ka tani adu mutung ni ma ta som da kan da na khor na ma bu thoki se ji ta ma khoi na mu aram bai ne na hai bi aram bai hai se ai ni sum ning jaba ta kana kana no ma bu thoki ji na ji hai bu tang thogi ba kan da aram bai hai ji ai ni khang jaba da mo gi purit aram bai thaba gi logo di sagol kangi pa adumba logo mayam je pa lai adu mo hari ma bu thoki jing di mi cham chani ni jute mo ama ni khatan thoki bani ado kana no je ju khau de election tori ba polling du gi manung du da kyang ga hebo mo kong hari ba school ji gi manung ji da ma bu phu bu jagi lai te tho ga get ki wa ma da mo sem launa khona ba togi.
Maira Paibi members of Wangu Mamang Sabald and Wangu Chithek Laikai under Sugnu constituency today refuted to the claim of Congress workers who allege that scuffles broke out at Wangu Mamang Sabald and Wangu Chithek Laikai during election on April 19th. Speaking in this regard, a person named Amom Sanahal said there were no incidents of violence as claimed by Congress workers in the media yesterday. Also speaking to media person, Yumnam Urmika said the allegation against ex-candidate of Sugnu constituency Yumnam Jivant alias Sangba is unfounded and false, and Jivant was present at Wangu. Live from Awang Laikai polling station number 39/35 throughout the voting period. She termed the allegations of Congress as an attempt to malign the image of Jivant and Arambai Tengol Unit 12.
Number 3914 Wangu Mamang Sabangi Zakada Karigumba Makal Amatagi Irang Toki Valete Aduga Mapam Sida Kulai Pibasingnan Nampu the boat Tataki Valete boat Kinamada Undo Hunjin Tobasi Makata and Viganu
Hariba Mapamsida Tautok to Haribase, Masia Aquina Sunjaya Zaning, Maram Dicano, Tautok Toki Bamatalete, Masida me Ama Nida Atamanaga Tautok to Hiden Maran, City Bazet and Pam Yaudabani, Hariba Mio, Sang by Elias Jiban Hariba Mio, Asi Masagi polling 1 number 7 da, both Hadanabagi, the Makta Masagi Santi, when the Tadanabi, the Makta Langdana Lake, even Mio.
In a very unfortunate news, a 56-year-old fish farmer drowned in Loktak Lake, Ithing Kongjom, Mamang this morning. The deceased is identified as Kwairakpam Toy, son of Yaimacho from Ithing Maning Laikai. The drowning incident occurred this morning at around 5:30. a severe storm swept across Sendra area today morning. The fish farmer had reportedly drowned in Loktak Lake during storm. His body was fished out from Loktak Lake at around 6:30 a.m. Strong wind wreaked havoc in Churachandpur district Singhat subdivision yesterday, destroying about 11 houses, including a garage of Singhat Fire Brigade. Roofs of many houses were reportedly blown away by the strong wind. As part of rebuilding efforts, local youth clubs today come together to fix the houses that were destroyed by the wind. Preparation for Kongjom Day observance are in full swing. As part of the preparation, District Administration Thoubal carried out cleanliness program at the Kongjom War Memorial Complex. Staffs of Municipal Council of Thoubal, Wangjing, Lamding, Yaripok, Sikong, Sekmai, MIWRD, ZEO, FSA, Transport, Forest Division, Thoubal Police and Fire Service participated in the cleanliness program. Students of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Awashya Vidyalaya under Vishnupur District's Kumbi constituency today drew the attention of relevant authorities for resumption of school session. Speaking in this regard, Class 10 student from the same school said the school could not continue with its classes owing to the violent crisis that started in May 3 last year. Also speaking in this regard, a guardian named T. Pradeep said students of this residential school could not attend classes for almost a year now. He urged relevant authorities, ZEO and DC, to take steps to ensure resumption of classes for students who mostly come from underprivileged background.
Thani muktang mahitam jaramaga irang asina laktana megi date 3 dagi school kak tabaduna hojik phawba school kak tri chahi ama phare aduna athuba matamda school asibu section hongna bohona biyo
April gi date 28 phawmangda section je hobiyo hadana mari lena ba authority singda haijari kari gumba school gi authority mari lena be ZEO DC singda April gi date 28 hogi manungda section je hobida bataragadi Manipur da lereba chhatra organization sangsan singjiga pullaga akanba khongjang thangsalagani.
People living along the Imphal-Kangchub Road agitate and block Iroisemba Luanglei Bridge, demanding government and relevant authorities to swiftly repair the bridge. Iroisemba Luanglei Bridge is situated in Iroisemba along the Imphal-Kangchub Road. Speaking on the sideline, Lamdeng Kuno Tauthong Kuno Apunba Nupi Looped President Irungbam Rani Balal highlighted the deplorable condition of Iroisemba Luanglei Bridge. She said commuters are facing inconveniences and many road mishaps were reported due to the pathetic condition of the bridge. She informed the agitation will continue until government repair the bridge and its nearby road stretch, which is also in a deplorable state.
Senbiu, akwai mafam chana le senbiu, akwai hojik sideda, akwai misi mina yarokpa, adegi amasung aso apan duna maram oiraga khudong thini agi oirakpa duna misi mina yarokpa yabagi chance yamna wangna leiba. Kayara hana khudong thiban nange khong khut tekpa khotpa yam yaure misi mina se ai natre ama natre soidana thu lakpa yabagi pose lakpa dagi akwai na phep se logjabani. Iroisemba Luanglei thongse matam change sema imba pose losan bidre ba maram china akwai da khudong thibase oirakpa dagi apunba akwai lamsang amasung Iroisemba Tauthong Kuno Lamdeng Kuno punamoksina punsan jaraga akwai khongjang chi jangthan jabani.
Students Union of Kanglei Pag Suk initiated free coaching program for Class 10 foundation course for students belonging to financially weak families. The free coaching is being initiated as part of Suk's academic campaign Mating Leiba Mahiroi Putoklashi. Suk informs students in relief camps and orphans will be given priority for the free coaching. Coaching application form will be issued from April 25 to 30 at Suk head office in Wangkai. Speaking to media today at Suk head office, the union HRD secretary Gyannagar Namirakpam said Suk has taken the initiative to help students whose academic career is affected by prevailing conflict in the state.
kana lejadra masagi paisa puthukjaraga masagi sel puthukjaraga matik chaba mahi masingi manga phangbang amjadraba mahiro kayama sungsoi soden leramgani hari mahiro sing do khandok piraga sukto pau bibiu sukna makhoi damakta matam punamakta mateng pangna bidamakta thong hangdun leire habisu su thamjage class 10 gi foundation course asi handak se gi wena ahan bagi Imphal West amadi Imphal East district gi wena mafam sida khogi leriba wangkhai gi head office ta pangthokani haribasi ato atopa district ta so have tari hena pathok sauthokna mahiro sing da hen bakudong sa phangna bidamakta hen bakudong चाब पीनबगीदमक्ता मही मसिंग तमहनब फंगनबगीदमक्ता हाइबा तारे अखोइना लेरिबा तोंगा तोंगा मणिपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट अतोपसिंगदसु खोइना सिंजनबा सेम साजुना लेजे.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on a press meet where BOSEM reveals evaluation process of answer scripts for HHLC examination 2024 will begin from tomorrow. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
NABH Panglaba AOI Babina Specialty Hospital asida Medical Surgical Radiation Oncology Nuclear Medicine Laying Bagi Kudong Chaba Pizari State asida Ahanba Oina Thyroid Cancer Gi Iodine Therapy Haubaga Loinana Cancer Kangdop Naba PET CT Scan Lairaba Hospital ni CMHT PMJOY Card Paiba Amasung Government Employee Singisu Laying Bada Kudong Chaba Pizari Dr. Singna Tumor Board Pamduna Anaba Singi Laying Da Chawna Mating Pangli Akupa Marol Gidamak AOI Babina Specialty Hospital, Sajiva Jail Road, Kabaisoi, Imphal East, Tanabiu.
Imung amada changba polam sing finance store da phangdab leitre.
Grocery items, cosmetic items, sena chana ba firo. Electronic items, home appliances, loina na furniture items.
Isagi apamba polam sing leibada dukan amada mukchat amada mukchen tawagi mathok tadre.
Hogjik oirakliba leiba isan mitlon gi fibam yengjarga penai store yonjari ba polam kodima ki offer pijari. Sagolban babudong mantri lekai Imphal West madi Salam Awang lekai Sangai Tel Road Imphal West ta lengtong piraktuna polam kodima leiba gi nungai ba mahau lobi ho.
Sister SCD patient tangi imbihan dai.
Brother honore room size ki matung ina ne amat ma na roibo ko bedroom da pan ba ya ba subna tagi lupa lising kun ma pang chonga dagi horoga ne mezo hobda phangbi brand makhal suna leiraba room size kuding ma ki chana ba AC happy mezo half Imphal phone number 7085971598.
After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. And moving on with our bulletin, evaluation process offences script for high school living certificate examination 2024 conducted by Board of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, BOSEM, will begin on April 22nd, which is tomorrow. As result of HSL's examination is likely to be declared in May. BOSEM Chairman Akam Joy Kumar revealed this during a press meet today at BOSEM office premises in Babupara, Imphal. Speaking to media person, Joy Kumar said the Education Department of Government had directed for grading system of HSLC examination, and abiding by the directive, BOSEM has decided to start grading system starting this year. Speaking further, Joy Kumar informed that compartmental examination will be known as improvement examination from the current year 2024. An improvement examination will be held in June or July, and apart from those students who failed in one subject in the HSLC examination, those students who cleared the exam could appear in the improvement exam for a maximum of 3 subjects. BOSEM Chairman Joy Kumar also informed that those students who are also a sports person will be given opportunity to write HSLC examination on another time if in case they failed to appear the examination due to their participation in national and international level tournaments.
Parikasi hayeng dagi koigi evaluation tauraga parikasi yaragadi within the May bogi manungda haidokpang ngamnanaba sinjage adana tawjabani Secretariat Education Department dagi grading system sananabagi standing order ma thambirakle maram maduna order si ngarang aikoigi board ki member general body phamaga masigi endorse tawdana akoi adoption tawba मसी गवर्नमेंट हारिबसे इंदुना हंतकी चाही लाकदोरिबा रिजल्ट से 2024 की ICLC एग्जाम सिंदगी चनबा हौबायना यानग्रे
Gayatri Chanu Sarangthem from Kongpal Chanam Laikai represented India in the General Assembly of United Nations simulation, which was held in Bangkok from April 19 to April 21. The conference was held on the topic Global Water Crisis. Gayatri Chanu Sarangthem is the daughter of Raghumani Sarangthem. She is currently pursuing her master's in Manipur University of Culture. Taking opportunity of the conference, Gayatri Chanu Sarangthem drew the attention of delegates from 100 countries regarding the ongoing crisis in Manipur. Young Learners Tutorial Home today felicitated Rahul Hijam, who managed to crack Union Public Service Commission UPSC Civil Service Examination in his first attempt. Rahul is a son of Hijam Benubhushan and Thongam Lakshmi from Sagolban Salam Laikai. He secured 740 rank in the Civil Services Examination 2023. He is ex-student of Young Learners Tutorial Home from 2009 to 2010. Batch. Young Learners Tutorial Home congratulated Rahul Hijam in the Felicitation program, which was held at the Tutorial Home complex at the Kurai Sajor Thoiding Jam Laikai. Speaking in the program, Rahul expressed his desire to give another attempt with the aim to get IAS, while also encouraging other aspirants to work hard to achieve their goals. Locals of Nungbrang village took out protest demonstration today, demanding a prompt release of Nungbrang Mayai Laikai Imphal East residents Namirakpam Kiran and Pukri Hongbam Suranjoy, who were arrested by police for their alleged involvement in the case related to viral video of two Kuki women. Nungbrang Thumkhong Lairembi Youth Club and Mayapaibi jointly organized the protest at the Thumkhong Lairembi Community Hall. Speaking at the protest, Nungbrang Apunba Mayapaibi Secretary Sadokpam Sunita claimed that the two individuals are not involved in the case. They had only watched the viral video on mobile phone. On the other hand, Nungbrang Thumkhong Lairembi Youth Club President Angauton Kumand also claimed the two arrested persons are innocent and they are bread earners of their respective families. He urged relevant authorities of government to swiftly release them.
Kaisum maralai jabangang nate mata siang ja siang nai gari amakak taujaraga imung manung magi nupi angang thaga lejaba angang ni maralai jadaba angang ngasibu ngasi sarkarna maran mayam pisin biraga ngasi mabu tha trama thoi Fazalaba Tatra in Toy Fazalaba Chibauda, Maran Pibiraga Tambibase, Koyam Nungazade.
Gomena, Mapu Magi, Mungi Minusi, and Biraga, Tado Kariguma Tado Pirata Taragadi, Maki Munga, Patanunga, Togadi, Maduki Daita do, Gomena Pugadabani, Hariba, Varana, the General Mikumudimakuzu, Atuba Matamda, Gomena Tado Piraga, Lala Si, Lushanabida, Onabu, Adunata Vida, Maite de Hena, Awa Piraga, Maisuba, Maduna Kasukana Pangoy.
A comprehensive pre-recruitment training program for Agniveer aspirants from the March 26 to April 21st. The training program was hosted at 3 locations of Assam Rifle Company base in Nambol, Lilong and Thobald. During the training, Agniveer aspirants were imparted necessary skills, knowledge and confidence to excel the competitive selection process. The training gave importance on writing test, on written test, physical test and various others assessment which are required for Agniveer recruitment scheme. A book titled The Yellow Sparrow, a memoir of a transgender woman written by Santa Kurai and translated by Rubani Yungkhaibam was released at Ukyo Bookstore in Segaro, Thaudaba Bukleikai today. The book is published by Speaking Tiger. Speaking in the release function, author Santa Kurai said the book contains a diary records which she started writing since 10th standard. The book contains her thoughts and records of struggles growing up as a transgender. In another book release event, a book written by Khaidem Randanbala titled Lambi Sida Ngaijarakli was released today at Hindi Parisit Hall in Imphal. Convener of the Manipuri Language Advisory Board, Professor Rajen Toijamba, President of Manipur Literary Society, and Kiran Kumar, Dean of School of Humanities, Nanamanjur University Professor as Lanchenba, and editor of Sangai Express, Khogendra Komdram, writer Salam Tomba, graced the event. The National Testing Agency NTA has begun registration process for the University Grant Commissioned National Eligibility Test UGC NET June 2024. Interested candidates can apply for the National Eligibility Test through the link available on the official website. The registration process will remain open till May 10th. The last date for submission of the examination fee through online mode is from the 11th to the 12th May. As per UGC's notification, the examinations to award junior research fellowship to eligible candidates and for the appointment as assistant professor and admission to PhD in 83 subjects will be conducted on June 16 this year. Now the news from the world of sports. Refuting Youth Cultural Club won its match against Sangai Football School 3-1 in the ongoing 16th Manipur State League in the 26th league match that was played today at artificial turf ground Lamlong Thongkong. NG Bidinpar, Mongamfa Moyond and KS Seatel Jeet secured a goal each to set the win for Refuting Youth Cultural Club. For Sangai Football School, and Rohijit secured the only goal for his team. 27th and 28th league match were cancelled due to bad weather and DSA ground coaching. In the ongoing second MNCA Women's Under-19 one-day trophy, AKS DO Khangabok defeated YPHUC Lalambung by 7 wickets in the 12th league match, which was played at the Thobi Lampak Kongbakuno ground. YPHUC Lalambung batted first and set a target of 86 runs for the loss of 10 wickets in 26 overs. In reply, AKS DO Khangabok successfully chased down the target in 11.5 overs by losing just 3 wickets, thus winning the match by 7 wickets. AKS DO bowlers Alice Tokchom, who picked up 3 wickets, was adjudged the player of the match. Manipur beat Chhattisgarh 6-0 in its first Group A encounter in the ongoing Swami Vivekananda Under-20 Men's Football Championship, which is being held at Ramakrishna Mission Arson Sports Complex in Chhattisgarh's Narayanpur. Manipur's Jahir Khan secured a hat-trick, while Vaskar, Nikki, Tonsind and Rohit secured a goal each to set up the win for Manipur. In the next match, Manipur will take on against Himachal Pradesh on April 23rd, against Odisha on April 25. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Repoll will be conducted tomorrow in 11 polling stations of 5 assembly segments in Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency. Polling officials dispatched to their respective polling stations. Khwairambin Imakaitil Joint Coordinating Committee condemns insults of democracy and disruption of elections by armed miscreants. Committee questions security personnel on duty at polling station for not taking action against miscreants. And evaluation process of answer script for Bosem High School Living Certificate Examination 2024 starts tomorrow. HSLC examination likely to be declared in May. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great Sunday evening and please always stay safe.
Siri Siri Gaura Chandraya Namaha. Purvashram Dekhoi Khwai Pumnamak Pukon Virambi.